Hello people, B316 here from King of Avalon, dropping you another video. This time it's the highlight reel from last week's KVK, and this go around we're matched with Kingdom 170 and Kingdom 529. Both kingdoms are repeat matchups, so we've dealt with both of them. Kingdom 529 has one of our buddies, Maniac Box. So Box became an ally of ours last go around, and this go around we were quick to start talking to them and conversing with them to see what their strategy is, what our strategy is for our kingdom. So we're in Kingdom 533, of course, and this is the morning hours, so 3 a.m. for me. Those of you that are Pacific Standard Time, I definitely feel you guys. Um, Funny enough, I send a message out to the King of Avalon Discord chat. They have a suggestion section, and I suggested that they alternate the start times for KVK just to make it fair for all users. But that didn't really go anywhere because the time hasn't changed. Um, Anyway, so we're talking to our buddy Box in 529, trying to see what their strategy is, and their strategy was to take over Kingdom 170. And I want to say all three kingdoms were equally matched. It wasn't like um, one of us was any stronger than the other one. Decent stats, uh, good matchup. I think very solid matchup. It wasn't lopsided where one alliance was significantly stronger than the other one. So we had our top guys, which are Holmes and Walk. 529 had Box, of course, and then 170 had Shaggy, who his stats I'll share also because Box was nice enough to send me some screenshots afterwards of the battles that the two of them had. So, to get things started off, what we decided to do is go to 170, and Kingdom 533 would help clear a few towers, and Kingdom 529 will try to take Avalon. It was mutually beneficial because Kingdom 533, which is our kingdom, wouldn't get attacked. We would retain our kingdom. We would get some points in the meantime to get our rewards that KVK offers. It's all about getting those royal badges uh, and at the same time have fun because that's what this is all about, having fun. Um, so here we go. The strategy was to come to 170, which we do, and one of our top guys, Holmes, he's the one that kicks off the mega rally. So here I am. I'm placing my tower. Now going into the forest. Don't want to take the chance, even though I have my dragon idol, which is very important. I figured it's okay if I needed to speed in. I could always use some gold. Um, but we were gonna do a dual attack. So 529 attack from one side, 533 attack from the other side. But Kingdom 170 was on top of it, and what they did was the first thing was they froze Box in the forest, which didn't make a difference. He was still able to attack, but it was just funny that they knew that he was one of the top guys and they went after him to freeze him. That is. So here's Holmes going in, and I'll show you that report in a second. So here we are. We won this rally, and I always share it with my alliance just to make sure that they're seeing the stats and have the same strategy. So this is level 5 garrison benefits going towards Kingdom 170, but luckily we were able to prevail and take the tower. and of course get the points, which is the one of the reasons why we're doing this to begin with. So we were able to grab this tower, and there you could see Box and Kingdom 529, same strategy, going after the towers, lowering those garrison benefits. So then when you go for Avalon, the benefits aren't on the defender's side. So here's just us filling the tower, and then the mega rally, which is about to start on the south tower by Kingdom 529. There you go. And that's the result of it. So Box was able to take that one as well. And then things got a little interesting. So Kingdom 170, I think, realized what was going on, that they were being double teamed. So Shaggy from Kingdom 170 took a group of his guys, and they went to Kingdom 529 to kind of do the same thing that we're doing here. So here we are, trying to take the North Tower. Gonna mega rally that, and take it over. But if I switch over to Kingdom 529, here's Shaggy, and they're going for it. So mega rally on Avalon and 529, and really 529, all their big players are in 170, trying to take 170 over. So I think Shaggy and his team figure that out, that a lot of the higher stats are over there on the invading side, and even with the garrison benefits, he was able to take the throne. And then what this did, if you guys recall me saying it last time, is if you take another kingdom's throne, yours becomes shielded automatically. Luckily, Box was on top of it also. Just a bunch of people that are on top of it as far as knowing what to do and when to do it. So he launched a mega rally before Kingdom 170 was able to take 529. So this is just like straight up strategy and quick thinking. So his rally launched, and even though it's shielded, as long as it starts before the shield goes up, it still lands. So we take out that last tower, bring down the garrison, the benefits to level 2 to kind of help out our buddy here. And even though you see the gold bubble around Avalon in Kingdom 170, the mega rally hits, and as you can see here, in a second, the mega rally is going to hit, and Box is going to be able to take over Avalon in Kingdom 170. So it didn't go quite as planned. The idea was for 529 to get their second kingdom and still retain theirs. But as you can see, the shield dropped, and there you go. Maniac Box is in there, and then his team will go ahead and fill up the towers, hold the towers, that is. And then what happened was, we were talking to Box, and he was saying that he wants to go back home and take 529 back, because that's their home kingdom. So there was a push by 529 to go back and battle with Shaggy and Kingdom 170 to try to take that back. He had to wait, of course, until his 2-hour freeze was over, because he was frozen in the forest. But here you go. So Box was finally unfrozen, and he grabbed his alliance and said, "We're gonna go to 529 and kick these guys out and take it back." What was funny is it didn't take long for Shaggy and 170 to figure out that Box had the highest stats in 529. So every time Box was gonna attack a building, a tower, what have you, Shaggy would rush in there and do the mega garrison. Of course, there's other team members in 529, so they were doing their part also. But Box and Shaggy kind of went to battle this KVK, and it was fun to watch. Um, I'll share with you the screenshots that Box sent me afterwards. I was talking to him, and he was nice enough to send those to me, and I told him I'll put it in the video. So, so here we are. So, there you go. Box was able to take his Avalon back. Uh, there he is. And when you meet nice people in the game, it just makes the game that much fun. Sometimes you come across people that are just rude and obnoxious and just not pleasant to play with. The guys from 529, they're definitely a class act, and definitely want to give an official shout out to them. So from Kingdom 533 to Kingdom 529, Maniac Box and team, thank you for a wonderful KVK. It was definitely entertaining. So here's the screenshots I was telling you guys about. So this is Box and Shaggy from Kingdom 170 just going back and forth with one another. As you can see here, uh, they're relatively evenly matched, I want to say. War strategy, plus or minus a few, and stats, I mean, they're all just right there. Um, so there's definitely a few victories. Oh, this one's a hit on Hades, which is another 170 guy that was holding one of the towers there. Um, but yeah, stats look pretty good. Here's another one with Box and Shaggy. Looking good. Looking good. So what wound up happening is when Box took over his own kingdom, Kingdom 170 came back, and they were able to take the throne back in Kingdom 170. We took advantage of the situation, ran a mega rally because their garrison benefits were still low, and Holmes, our top guy, was able to take Avalon right away. And then, of course, what that means is our home, Avalon in Kingdom 533, is protected. So we came here to start taking it over. But unfortunately, what happened was it was later in the day at this point, and we just didn't have the numbers to keep up with the attacks from 170, and ultimately ended up just walking away from it, saying we're going to cut our losses and walk away just because we didn't have the numbers. This is me still trying to get points because I wasn't maxed out on my points. And what I should have done was speed in a little sooner because I allowed this guy a chance to mega garrison the tower. So if I was 15 seconds faster, which I should have been, I should have just clicked the button one more time, I could have probably taken him out. So here's the hit. Yeah. But I got my points to get my royal badges, so that's what I was looking for. And I always share my report with my team just so they know who has what stats for strategy purposes. Here's one of the towers that we're holding. Again, this is Kingdom 170. Walk, our other top guy, he has the mega garrison going, and Shaggy is the one running the Mega from Kingdom 170 side to try to take it over. And hindsight, I think if we had a few more key players on, we could have held on to Kingdom 170 and ended up with two thrones this KVK. But unfortunately, it didn't happen, which is fine. We still got to keep our kingdom. So that's Shaggy going up against the tower and losing against Walk. I'll share that report with you in just a second. But all in all, I think having KVKs that are competitive keeps it exciting. When it's one-sided, whether you're losing or you're winning, yeah, believe it or not, even if you're winning and you don't have much of a challenge, it doesn't make the game fun. So being evenly matched allows you to use some strategy and definitely makes the game a lot more interesting from a player's standpoint. Ultimately, what ends up happening for us, like I said and mentioned earlier, we just decided to cut our losses, and we walked away from Kingdom 170 because some of the players on our end, they went back home, or they bubbled, they shielded, that is, and we decided that no, it's not worth it. We finished the 8 hours at Kingdom 533, which is our home kingdom, and we ended KVK on that high note. So here's the report. So Walk, he won. It was a victory. He has those new heroes at 6-star, and he had a lot of the he had some of the garrison benefits on his side also, so his stats were popping up a little higher than the attackers. So yeah, that really was the highlight reel. So everyone got to keep their own kingdom. Again, shout out to Kingdom 529 and Box. Well played. And, shout out to Kingdom 170 and Shaggy also. A lot of strategy, good strategy and gameplay. So appreciate you guys coming out and competing with us. And hopefully we run again, or we run into each other next time. For those of you that like the video, please, as always, drop comment, leave feedback. Always looking for positive feedback. Any tips, I share it with everyone else. And that's the whole point, to continue to learn and share. And if you like the videos, click subscribe. I'll be dropping some very soon. Until next time. See you guys then.